Hey everyone, I'm Brendan Glasheen along with DK Live's Adam Levitan and Reid Fowler. They're here to help you make your pick for DraftKings Team Pick'em. It's presented by Papa John's. You get 25% off any regular menu price orders by using the promo code DK25. All right, guys, we're targeting 3 games in Week 14 with interesting storylines. For the first time in 13 years, the Packers are going to play a game without Mike McCarthy serving as head coach. Green Bay's lost 3 in a row. Home this week against Atlanta. Levy, do Aaron Rodgers and company right the ship?
You know, Joe Philbin is no genius, but I think it's a massive upgrade to get rid of Mike McCarthy. I think he was clashing with Aaron Rodgers, and just the creativity level on the offense was absolutely inept given what you have in terms of talent on that team with Aaron Jones, Devontae Adams, Aaron Rodgers. So, yeah, I think this will be a spark to the team. I think this is a huge upgrade, addition by subtraction, getting rid of McCarthy, and the Falcons are just so soft, especially when they go on the road.
Reid.
Yeah, you're probably going to see Aaron Rodgers be calling the plays here. You might see 40 to 50 pass attempts from Rodgers, and so I got Green Bay in this one as well. Deion Jones obviously was a huge piece that they were missing. The guy had 15 total tackles and a sack last week. Pretty good in terms of shoring up the middle. So Aaron Jones might not be someone I'm as high on as I was last week. But yeah, Aaron Rodgers and company are going to take the Falcons here in this one.
All right, next up, the Broncos are in the thick of the AFC playoff race now with another win. 3 in a row last week, making it 3 in a row last week with the win over the Bengals. So Denver's at San Francisco this Sunday, Reid. How do the Broncos fare?
Yeah, I think they get their 4th game in this win streak that they've been on right now. I mean, look, their offensive line is playing a lot better. Obviously, they're running the ball a lot better, and defense has been strong all year. They got some key injuries, Harris going down. So you will see how that fares. But when you go up against the 49ers team that really is struggling to produce any points and to move the ball, yes, they looked decent against Seattle. But again, Denver is on this streak. I think they continue here with 4 straight.
Levy.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the upset here. And I think when mediocre teams, and that is what I would consider the Broncos, come off 3 really big, tough wins, now back-to-back road games, now they go to the sleepy spot at San Francisco, it's a prime spot for a letdown, and NFL teams just don't always play up here for a really long period of time. It's often all over the place. And I think San Francisco still has some fight in them. I mean, yeah, going into Seattle was brutal, but coming home to face a mediocre Broncos team, I think is a spot where the 49ers can spring an upset.
Last one, Panthers continue to slide. Carolina's lost 4 games in a row. Do they figure it out this week at the Browns, Levy?
I don't think so. And I think we saw Cam Newton bothered by a shoulder issue. I think we see continued problems with the defense for the Carolina Panthers, and the Browns are just playing good ball. And I know they got killed by the Texans on Sunday, but I think coming home in front of the dog pound, they'll be pretty motivated to turn around there. Baker Mayfield continues to play at a really high level. So I think that the Browns at home here actually have a little bit more talent than the Panthers, I would say, if we count both sides of the ball, and that should be enough to do it.
Reid, who do you got?
Yeah, it seems like we talk about the Panthers every single week here because they're a team that we think should be playing better than they actually are. And really, we talked about it. They haven't really beat anyone, and I think they go to Cleveland and they don't beat Cleveland as well. So I'm taking the Browns here as well. Look, Carolina is giving up 24 points over the last 3 games to opposing teams, and that's really their identity. That has been their identity. Obviously, running the ball and producing with Cam Newton, but that defense has been strong. That's not the case this year. Cleveland is, like Levy mentioned, Cleveland is playing better. Baker has that team playing better. Yes, they didn't take it in Houston, but I mean, this team is playing a lot better, especially more efficiently on both sides of the ball. So, yeah, I got the Browns here as well.
Okay, thanks, guys. That'll do it for this week's edition of Make Your Pick for DraftKings Team Pick'em. It's presented by Papa John's. For Adam and Reid, I'm Brendan. We'll talk to you next week.